Get ready with me for a day in the life of a 280-year-old sergeant in the Marines Malevolent Space Marine chapter. I wake up at 6 a.m. barge time and loiter around the bunk corridor smoking and flicking cigarette butts at my men. The smoky aroma helps them wake up fresh and ready to face the challenges of the day, and the burn scars provide ample practice for our underpaid apothecaries. At 6:30 we'll head to mess for breakfast and stare threateningly at the Primaris recruits. They don't quite know how things work around here yet, so occasionally we'll have to go over and humiliate them verbally and physically until they know who's boss. From 7 to 12 a.m. we'll lounge around the bridge, ignoring distress signals and reinforcement requests while our chapter serfs bring us snacks and cold alcoholic beverages. It's important to let the distressed or depleted parties know that while you are receiving them, you literally do not give a single shit about helping them out of a jam. This builds rapport and can result in fun, pithy back and forths down the line, if the aforesaid parties survive. Which they sometimes do. At lunch, usually I'll pull into Space Arby's and argue with the cashier about my coupon's expiry before hopping up on the counter and making a scene. By the time the arbitres have arrived, I've already taken a handful of bills out of the register and spent them on pornographic magazines and gas station weed. After that, I'll take a Thunderhawk down to the nearest system and loiter on street corners looking shifty. If I can find a rental place, I'll do donuts in a leased land speeder in a residential area, and when people come over to tell me to stop, I'll pretend not to hear them and refuse to turn my music off. If they get mouthy, I'll flash my bolter at them to get them to back off, but it's not loaded, as I sold off the chapter's ammunition stockpile as part of a shady investment scam. I lost every penny, but hey, you gotta spend money to make money. Then I'll head back to the barge in time for supper, which we usually steal from the nearest children's hospital, although, if you cannot find a children's hospital, usually due to our sustained bombing campaigns, regular hospital food will do just fine. After that, I'll stay up all night watching anime or playing video games or masturbating and head to bed at around 5:30 a.m. So, that's about it. Any questions? Yeah, you, green guy. Not to sound like an Ultramarine, but I don't think the Codex Astartes supports these actions. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me just go over my day if I was an Ultramarine instead, then. At 6 a.m. I wake up and read the Codex Astartes, and then for breakfast I chew on the Codex Astartes and suck the ink out of the pages for sustenance. Then I read the Codex Astartes until I go to bed with my candle and my stripy pajamas and my... and my Rabulikin bread like Oh, hey now, I don't know if that's entirely fair. Is it, Mr. Ultramarine? No, I'm afraid he's got us pretty much spot on. Yeah, see? So next time you've got an important mission, try being less of a square, Salamander. You'll thank me later. Huh. You know, maybe I should give this thing a shot. Alright, gang. Time to head down to the Orphanarium and read those little fellas some bedtime stories. Hell no. What did you say? I said I don't want to read to any damn orphans. That is it, Marine. No second serving of strawberry cream cake for you tonight. So, maybe you were a little hard on him. The chapter master knew I had a temper when he promoted me. Captain Akaran?
Hold on a minute, Marine. Yes, I'm aware that the Ultra Nugget personal box comes with a minimum of 4 nuggets, but I desire only 3 nuggets, and no more. Yes, I also understand that I could simply not eat one of the nuggets, but that would be a waste of company resources. Give the remaining nugget to one of my subordinates. I don't know. My chaplain tells me that the Codex Astartes does not support this action. Very well, cancel the order. I'll pick up a 3-pieced festival for McDonald's instead. What's on your mind, Marine?
So, I think the Space Marine community at large is starting to view us as a bunch of legalistic stick-in-the-muds who are beholden to all sorts of nonsensical rules and regulations. And in the absence of any other defining characteristics, we might well come to embody these stereotypes. Whatever happened to the Space Roman thing? We could always go back to that.
Sorry, Marine, but I can only comprehend arguments made in 3 sentences, and no more.
Isn't this joke becoming a bit played out? I mean, it's been like 6 months, you know? We need some new material.
Unfortunately, I can only recall events that have occurred within the previous 3 months, and no more—
Oh, forget it! I'm gonna go hang out with the Marines Malevolent. At least they're about something.
hope he's not gone for longer than 3 hours. I can't spare the—
Shut up!